Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. This is Rantry, and as you can see, we are not in the same room we were in last time. We found the red key down here, and I started the recording down here, and the game ended up crashing, basically. I don't know if it was the recording or what, but I lost a little bit of footage. The red door was right here in this room where I'm standing right now, and in this hallway there were like 4 or 5 of those food trays in a row, and I was thinking, this may be leading to the Viscount, since he was a chef or a gourmand, as it were. And so I thought, my guys are a little, they need some buffs. And so I walked all the way back down here and got one of the campfires. On the way, I got a lot of hunger checks. And I also came across some battles, and I came up with a slightly different strategy. I'm using bolster now to buff my dodge and speed instead of using bellow to reduce their speed and dodge. So I'm kind of buffing my speed and dodge so we go earlier and we can avoid more hits. And that has worked actually fairly well. I did get some pop-up fights that just appeared in these hallways as I went. And the recovery periods have gone a little bit better. Not so great for the Vestal. She's almost at 50 stress. So we definitely want to camp, give some buffs. I'm on the fence. I was on the border about going back to town, but I don't think I'm going to do that. There are still 2. My Houndmaster kept... Oh, sorry, that's the... it must be this craving for alcohol and or necromania. Maybe they are dead corpses on the, he eats extra food too. So he did open like 2 or 3 of the food, curios in this hallway, but there are a few left. We're gonna go get enough food to camp, and, we're gonna go get enough food to camp from these curios, and hopefully we'll get enough food to camp from these curios. We do have some... Oh, don't do it. If we don't get enough food to camp, basically we've got one... Oh, no, that was the last one. That was the last... Okay, there are 3 here. You can see the empty ones. We don't have enough food to camp. But if we camp with 0 food, we're going to have a bad time. What kind of shovels am I looking at? I got 3 shovels. No, it's not food. I mean, I'll take the stuff just because I've got the room, but this is not an ideal situation, especially to go into a boss fight that I know nothing about. So, I've got a couple of options. I could go back to town and get a completely different team. I could go wandering around the dungeon and hope to find more food, or I could just go in as I am, high stress, no buffs, and that doesn't sound like a good plan, but I think that's the plan I'm gonna go with. We got high stress here. Do any of you have a stress reduction trinket? Not really. So, and he's got a death's door. I think I'm gonna have to go back. Minus accuracy, speed, plus stress for the quest. Man, that's rough. I'm gonna go for it. Fortune favors the bold, eh? But anyways, this bolster strategy for the man-at-arms has seemed to work out okay. So, I don't know, depending on what the boss does, I may continue that. We don't have any food. We've got a lot of hunger checks on the way here. I will go ahead and give blood to those who need it. And let's see, do I want to do riposte damage? Will it be worth my while to stun? All the bosses so far have had, well, the Baron had, believe 3 actions per round. So it may actually behoove me more to just do damage with Retribution. It does nerf his damage by 20% though. And he should be just, well, he may be spamming bolster. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I can pop a torch, give everybody a buff of accuracy, and we're just gonna see what happens here. If I get too low or lose too many people, I'll retreat so I don't lose my... Well, actually, I don't know if I'll lose my trinkets or not, but we're gonna try it. It is indeed the Viscount. Passive. His pulse slows. Alright, so we've got the Viscount. He's got 4 actions. Okay, so we want bleed, and I did not equip open vein. That is dumb. And then we've got a emaciated body, a regular body, and a blood-stuffed body. Let's see. 0 dodge, low speed, high debuff resists on all of them, and an assortment of resists otherwise. He doesn't have that much health. We'll start by buffing everybody, and hopefully thereby reducing the chance we'll get hit. And I guess we'll just start doing damage. Good crit to start off the battle. He does have 4 actions, which is very concerning. Should I heal up here and try and reduce stress, or should I just dump damage into him? I mean, it's not a lot of damage, but I'm gonna attempt to dump some damage. Ravenous Feast. He healed for 50. Oh, but it took 3 of his actions. Huh. Well, if I could stack some dots on him, I may be able to actually... I may be able to either... So, there's 2 options here. It seems like I can either try and race him down and let him heal. Or... This is... Oh, it debuffs his dodge accuracy. Oh, it debuffs his accuracy a lot. It does increase his damage, though. But if he decreases his accuracy and I buff my dodge, that may work. Or I can try and take out the corpses. But I think we're going to just, for now, try and go. I don't have any dots. That's the thing. He's got 4 actions per round. Some dots. That bleed party with the Hellion would have been great. But I think we will just go for damage. Served rare. Let's see what he does. He dodged and we got a riposte off. Great. We'll continue to do damage to him. 22, but I mean, he's just going to heal all of that up. I could buff my damage with tracking shot. Gosh, I feel like this is a DPS race almost. Good crit. Oh man, I mean, he's gonna heal all that. Ooh, I'm really tempted. 39, this could do 18. I've got to prevent that incoming damage though. He's got that buff. So I'm gonna stick with my strategy and buff my dodge. Everybody's got plus 18 dodge now. Okay, he's gonna heal up. Oh, he cured something. He buffed and debuffed. Okay, he debuffed his damage. We got another riposte off. He's only got 7 HP left. And he's attacking with a weak attack, and I can still bolster from back here, so that's fine. That's even fine. He's dead.
Let us hope he enjoyed his last.
That must have gone. I got lucky with some crits and stuff there. Crusader. Plus 15 protection, minus 15 stress. The move resist is kind of meh. Max HP. Thanks to, I forgot the name of who told me what the grayed out text means below. I will forget them, regret is a sin, but if I get both trinkets that have that quote, that red quotation in them, then if I use both trinkets, that grayed out text will kick in. So we do want the blueprint. We want the special deal. Her stress is a little high. I'm almost debating continuing. Nobody's got a debuff. I'm gonna ditch that, and I'm gonna ditch that, and I'm gonna take those. We've completed the quest, however. He's got more rooms beyond. This may be a treasure room or something, but I do want to camp first. Yes. Just recover. Oh, I shouldn't oughta have done that. I shouldn't oughta have done that. I did not remember I had no food. We don't want a nighttime ambush. Does help our mortality buffed guy, or debuffed guy. Let's see, all companions. Does that mean her too? No, I don't think so. It's everyone but her. These would have been great. I should have. Well, I'm glad I didn't camp before because it screwed me. All companions minus 10 stress, sure. And we'll just, I guess we'll just pep talk her a couple times. Or not pep talk, we'll encourage her a little bit. Just get her stress down to a relatively manageable level. One companion dodge and speed. We do need some health on her too. And one left. Nobody has anything that costs one. But yeah, that Viscount, I don't know. I mean, perhaps it's a DPS race, and I just got lucky with some of the riposts and crits. This looks like, oh, there's our stupid food, and we ditched our yeah, we ditched. Oh wait, this looks just like the hallway that was approaching him from the other side. There were like three, you know, there were like multiple the game's acting squirrely again. There were like multiple things. I think, oh, locked room. Okay, this is just what this room looked like on the other side. This was a red door. So it looks like you could have approached him probably from either side. But anyways, yeah, that's the Viscount. Much easier than the Baron. Not a lot of loot, but we did get a couple of unique curios from that. Let's see what our quirks are. I expect them to be not great. Alright, misses a spot, that's bad. Hagiomania, obsessed with sainthood, that's not good. I think he will compulsively interact with religious things. On guard, meh, it's fine. Deadly's actually pretty good.
The virulent clouds from the courtyard have abated. The airs of the estate feel narrowly agreeable once again.
Alright, and the veil is lifted. Everybody gets rid of their Crimson Curse, and maybe we can get another Hellion? I'm waiting. If I get another like level 4 Hellion, I'll go ahead and level them up, but we'll remove all the trinkets. Yeah, Viscount way easier than the Baron. And yeah, that's it for the Viscount. Stay tuned next time. We will, I believe we should be able to go. We do have one invitation. Am I gonna have to get my infestation level back up? I've got one invitation that I got from the Viscount, so I can go immediately back in and face the Countess. Ooh, it's a darkest level hardness. That's a little rough, but I don't really want to farm for invitation, so we may head right back in and try and face the Countess. But until then, thanks for watching. My name's Rantry, and I will see you next time.